Now to a growing controversy over driver's licenses right here in our state of Georgia. A man is now suing the state for discrimination against Puerto Ricans trying to get a license to drive. Kenneth Gonzalez moved to Georgia from Puerto Rico a couple of years ago. His lawsuit claims the state targets Puerto Rican natives, making them answer very difficult questions about the island. He says this is all part of a policy to make it difficult or impossible for them to qualify for Georgia driver's licenses. An Atlanta attorney representing Gonzalez is now speaking out.
As far as we know, this is the only state that has this set of crazy requirements for Puerto Rican American citizens.
Well, the State Department of Driver's Services is not commenting about this except to say that the DDS handles all applications in accordance with state and federal law. Meanwhile, Puerto Rico's governor is now asking Governor Brian Kemp to address the irregularities. Governor Kemp's office released a statement saying that he expects state employees to treat every constituent with respect and is now calling for an investigation.